Hey, that's hilarious. Next up, and that sounds so crazy, man. Hilarious. That's crazy. Next up, and this is a Legends and
as the weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right? With some football, it is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we get a Thursday Night Primetime showdown between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. So amidst the food and family gatherings, there's one more football game to be played, and we're away on Thanksgiving night. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down as the drive starts out for the 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Cade, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the shotgun, Penix. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Penix working from the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
19 Tiger.
Play fake. Penix. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They do go for it. It's Penix. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs. New set of downs for them. It starts at the 38. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. successful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. That's complete right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
And the Panthers lining up for a two-point try.
The Panthers will line up for the...
All right, they're going to throw for it. It's cut for two, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
It's the score, Panthers 8, Falcons 0.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Has a hole left, room to run. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Staying with Robinson. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. They're going play fake with Penix. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 2-point game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
2-point try coming. Penix and his offense getting set.
The Falcons will line up.
They're going to try and throw it here. And now down he goes! He's sacked, and they're unable to tie this game!
Panthers 8, Falcons 6. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion.
And I'm back, baby. Say we jet, baby.
He got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Motion. Bad man.
Here's Milton. Complete. It's Trevor Etienne. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Ready, ready. 79 Broncos. Let's go now.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Into the hands of his running back, ATL. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
And I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this
He
league.
takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their early lead to 8. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do not much
He
damage.
won't get away. They bring him down.
So fuck
Added another 2 more to that lead. That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. 14-6 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. About ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson, starts to drive. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Penix here from the gun. Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That one complete to Pitts. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down. To the air with Penix. Someone stepped in. It's interception. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about the receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That goes for 32 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. You've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. 35 on the pickup. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
A great throw to a nice route catch to move in the chain. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. A toss now to Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons trim the lead down to 9. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, and you always think getting touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Here's Penix and the Falcons. They're looking to tack on 2 more. Looking to throw here. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Without learning, making and this is the make my cup.
Right now, going to very healthy through. Sparks history reporting his first career game with 30 points, 15 rebounds.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
They're going to
throw out of the gun. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's a consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game. Perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. He still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Hands it again. And they get this down to 44 before he stopped. 15 there. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
will allow the San Antonio Spurs to switch steps. Because as you often say, there is no player in the NBA that has the kind of gravity that Wemby has on the offensive end of the court, on the defensive end of the court. The block that he had early on Kenny Cunningham, was that 7.5 in the first quarter? That's an incredible play,
Markers are
right?
reset. Here we go. 1-44.
You have to play the field goal. Just pin the ball in the back.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Well, that's one good shot cut to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
All up on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Those wide open guys could be getting over pressure.
Now Milton to throw. Gets on the out. This one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. It's the Panthers in front. Here at Bank of America. First down now. Ball at the 33. Throwing now, Milton. Dialing up the receiver screen. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to clean that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
That the Spurs defense are in the paint, which is the lowest that we've had in the NBA ever. Which means that
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down. Working now from the gun. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
There's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to defense as the QB draw, this ball's going to be in the air. At the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. You're just exposed to it.
And you know the Ricky Nana, if we don't continue that, he has the potential to be like that. It's funny he brought up that question because that is a great question. You know what happened in 2006? The Rock had a playoff run. They got to the second time. They got to the second game. They just don't stay close to it. And they lost.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away.
Right now, that's no shock to them because they didn't expect to be.
Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
That's the champion fund. Don't for the team. That's not how it's the way college happens. Sit down to the campaign like this.
About ready to go now. First and 10.
I'm saying the San Antonio definitely.
Again, left side. Here's Robinson. And he'll be right near the lines. Limit the game to a yard. Jordan Fuller in there for the tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another carry for Robinson. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons just on the lead on 4.5. Division Robinson touchdown.
I think it's 7 game playoff. You guys know
Watching the showman put on the ice. Show out a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers walking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
You know, put this out there also. We're talking about heartbreak. I know it's not an NBA, but Victor Wembanyama now the player. One of the most
2-point try coming. Penix and his offense getting set.
Now, I know it's not playoff. I know it's kind of an average point, but it is still a high-level game. It's the best player in the world.
And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown, and then they're rewarded with a chance to add on 2 more.
They're checking all the boxes of what you do as a playoff grade team. They are beating with 25 wins against teams that are above 500. They beat the best teams in the league with OKC and Detroit.
Well, down by just a score, a lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try.
The first time they played Detroit, get to Durham and it's so much trouble. They would be home. They'll beat them up. They couldn't
And the
score.
Panthers secure that kick.
I'm glad you gave them.
All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, bro. You don't ever really call an onside kick out on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown. But here's the problem. That group on the other side, they were prepared, they were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of local momentum to that side.
Taking a chance to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers blow their lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and hit him well.
That one right down the middle. The Panthers lead by 15 now. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Running left is Robinson. It's an excellent work to drive this all the way up past the 30-yard line. Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have here 1st and 10 from the 34.
They've now lost 2 in a row. So when you look at the distance,
Play action. Here's Penix. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. Now, this hasn't been common side of the match, but the defense wins this one. It's limited to no gain on the carry. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
From playoff time, all these teams are going to doubly pay as soon as you start to have for everybody's game, other teams to do. They're at the bottom of the league in 3-point defense. They're at the bottom of the league in 3-point defense. They're at the bottom of the league in 3-point defense.
This offense looking to converge as they come up on 3rd down.
Now, everybody wants to do all kinds of things to make up for it, but once you start to beat the things like that, it is trouble for the coach.
Double play action. Here's Penix. Taking a shot deep here. Intercepted again. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Panthers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
You could feel the convoy going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, it's another touchdown. You know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating another big game-changing play.
But they're a team that feels like they have to go through the progression and have more shots at playoff runs before they just do those
To throw, Milton.
It doesn't feel like that they can say they're going to step. So, yeah.
Gets this all the way to the 25. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
When it comes to playoff style basketball, when it comes to being able to create shots to themselves and others, they don't have enough of that element on their roster outside of
multiple things. And I think it's important to point out they lost many teams.
Here's the final play of our first half.
They expected to win for that. That's the guy. Yes, he will go around and say, every time another guy
now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
They make things very disruptive defensively. They're the best defensive team in basketball.
Only time left for one more snap, Rob, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This one from even 40 yards out.
They play
And that one is good. Problem at all. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Outside the area, it's a ball. You want to have these people that aren't there or start something and have to they play. That's what you can do.
To kick it away, here's Pinion.
What the Pistons will tell you is our defense is offense.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting
Man on the onside kick for no reason. Down 8. Gotta make him pay.
They're going to ask Jay Cunningham thinking way too much. And I point this out all the time. They did not make a move at the trade deadline with the roster that they had. No one decision being the top
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
They don't think that they're going to make the final.
Snap here to Miller.
Maybe the second half.
Defender
Maybe
runs
the
right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense will find out how to make it
A major boost to the Rockets tonight with Jason Tatum returns for the first time since tearing that Achilles in the playoffs last season. Tatum, less than 10 minutes removed, tearing the Achilles. The six-time All-Star will return tonight for the team at home when they face the Mavericks. Here's Stephen and Tatum's return.
Seriously speaking, no joke aside.
Here he goes, third and long.
You got a lot of love for
And that's a win for the pass rush. Shinesy threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Cowboy 80.
Here's the step off for him. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Bryant deep down the sideline. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10.
Down he goes. The Falcons defense gets here to him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourselves, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
What I want to see is making sure that all of the role players, everybody that's sliding into their respective role, making sure that they do this season. Continue to play at that high level, even in the presence of
this series. Sacked on first down play, forced to throw it away right there, and awfully difficult third down. Now staring you in the face.
And so I don't expect anything to be
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
And Brown and Derek White and Richards adding this to the back. But that's typically what I want to see. Making sure that the role players
This defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him from every single throw.
I think that's simply a seamless transition. Like Jason Tatum is under no pretty notice that he's going to come down and put up 25 shots and get me.
It's going to deep over bottom left. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Inspired a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. And about ready to go now. First and 10.
Add on to the top three offensively and the top 10 defense. There is no negative in the country. I think it's a little bit different because I remember the Jason Tatum guy was at the Olympics and didn't understand why LeBron James because they're not playing the play.
Play fake with
And it's a
Penix.
couple adjusting to not being guy. I know
Downfield to DK.
when you have to slow down that way. And I give him a lot of credit, guys. It's like you talk to a player about rehab. You just say those days are only you watching Madison how incredibly motivated you have to be to get to this
That
point.
score was less about the throw, although it was good for her, but it was more about getting it somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes the quarterback delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Here's Penix and the Falcons. They're looking to tack on two more.
I do think that Jason Tatum wants to come back and do stuff that he's coaching us. Because he feels that style. But I don't think there's any expectation of him going to walk into the sport. He's going to get better, the rebound in the party, which would be absolutely great if that was. But I think we have to be careful about anointing yourself. At this point, here's the last point I'll make. This is a year one of a $814 million
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive.
Between Jalen Brown. They have to play all of this like this is a long-term investment and not something short. And I think what Andrew is doing, but I think it's going to take a minute for you to get to Jalen
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Milton back to throw. Great defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first, guarantee some yards, and then worry about escaping the defenders and getting the field.
Again here, 2nd and 10. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a long game.
It's not just imperative that quarterback knows maybe or somewhere. Same thing for receivers, especially on a drive route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and get your quarterback what you need to.
They don't want that state. And they're not going to put Jason Tatum in harm's way. The only question that I have is Jason Tatum from a mentality standpoint, ready to deal with going to the winner, the bumps, the bangs,
This offense like 3 and outs, Case, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
We don't know the answer to the question. We don't know whether that's from a mentality standpoint given to the what we realize is something that I can trust, that my body is something that I can trust, that I can go out and play the game too, like I've always done my entire life. That is going to be the biggest challenge for the ball.
Taking a deep shot here.
I'll do this now. That's the new so popular about the Celtics today.
That was almost a nice jump play. He was able to cover and provide that gift of this blockers the football. We like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's going to bring up Carolina 1st down.
My favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Think you touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Looking inside the red zone. Get back to the unit. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he's going to get inside the 15 before going out.
That's a pretty similar result.
And what will be Chicago's next move? That's next on First Take.
The cold truth is, you can't work from home when you're sick. You need fast relief. Alka-Seltzer Plus Stay Cold with liquid gels. First interaction of healing your cold and
Keeps you on
fast.
schedule. Makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole
What's
lot easier
faster?
to manage.
Alka-Seltzer Plus.
I think with Robinson, that's it.
That's all we fix.
Okay, that's all down with copy. You know, on the radio.
On the jump.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Download Drive Fix. They $5, $50 fix and minutes.
60 Vikings.
Here's Milton. He's got it. It's in close. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes, and yes, and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. What is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground. And that is a hit. You can take for 6 every time.
That's the third time they've gone for two, and now their second conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though
You
they're
know.
2-3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all three of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
One of the big goals for the future. Alex has got plenty to play. He's very soft, every service. He's doing
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The person you're trying to reach is
It's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. Pretty good running his play right there.
Recently, only get changed. Serves up the big QP for just $10.99. And that thing probably won't be for some quarter pound.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
It's how you value it. It's $2.50. It's that best $2.50.
Here's a handoff from Algier. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that 1st down mark.
He's going deep this time. And that one hits the tip. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Penix off the play action. He connects downfield. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going now on 1st down. Penix. Oh, they get him yet again. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
This is a time for communication upstairs from the booth gate down to the field. It starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, the 3rd interception, and he is killing his team.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and give points on the ensuing drive. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Getting something with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
And that's Cox. Great call, even if the points weren't needed. The lead swells by another 2. Well, he just caught them a touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect the next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you go into coverage too many times, interceptions.
Teammate DK, the one he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
I think this has been a good year for 3 seconds. I'm going to go with Buffalo. Right in the face. Yeah.
3rd down, it's Penix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shinsey Corbett leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
As a quarterback, that is so incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do you turn this around.
Here's Penix. Brother gets another interception. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that every defense preaches it, but when you can score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. To throw. Here's Milton. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they make the stop as that player reaches the 14-yard line. 1 quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. It's the Panthers who have possession, and this one looking pretty well decided already.
They've got $32 million in cap space. And they have 4 picks in the first 2 days of the NFL draft. Now, do they use all of that draft capital on Chase coming out of college? Do they actually get those picks to try to get some efficiencies in the defensive side?
Billy Bowman! Little fucking read, boy.
They decided to air it out and pursue a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity to look in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. Once you
Trying to find Chimere DK. And now it's 2nd down. So the shotgun Penix. That's exactly working left. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a 29-yard gain. That's a Falcon first down. Penix working from the gun. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. So a couple of snaps to play with them. Here we got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
2nd and 10, it's Penix. Got to him right as he approached. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
If we were sitting here watching before us, we'd say, oh, it's going to take up the receiver. Well,
to the air, on 3rd and long.
Catch that bitch, Frank!
That is a DB's best offense pressure. Incompletion. They came in before he could find a target. You hit him to alter that last second attempt to get rid of it.
From what I understand with Buffalo, they don't run 2 tight ends up, right? Also, they like to spread you out of defensive wide receivers.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Right? Do you need more?
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Absolutely, you got to keep starting at this stage. Well, you have to get the way they can go. You need to scoop off. You got to score a lot of points in the AAC. And Khalil Shakir is a good player.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offensive line enough to go for this.
That could be Mike Evans maybe on value on a 1-year deal.
Desperation time here.
That's going to wind up incomplete as that game doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on down.
Even the best receivers, if the breaks in concentration, you just never want to see it happen on the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
This is Cox, that's Walker. He won't be able to add anything else on the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. Shotgun snap in the middle. Short pass brought in. And he's well into the red zone now at the 15. An even 10-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Panthers first.
Some of the guys, when they're defensive front,
On the red zone, on first. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it up. And the Falcons take over as he records his 10th career INT. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, brought back off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game. If this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field, somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
This is thrown towards the defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. Anytime this offense wants incomplete on first down. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
That's what I don't understand. DJ Moore is nice. Brown's going to get out and opens up the rest of the field for every single wide receiver to get the location.
that's a simple answer. That's a simple answer. The thing you brought up, you talk about somebody that was good.
Penix here from the gun.
Somebody that was
Inside, reeled in by Vince. Big man showing up the yards. And he is wildly out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Whether it be coach or whether it be player, they're not good guys. It's all trust the Buffalo Bills can score the places.
Going play fake with Penix. He's into the end zone.
Come on, y'all.
Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard a touch better.
It's all about the tactical decision making.
I know you have mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him pay.
You got a good player, not a great player, and he still has some fly out of it.
2-point try coming. Penix and his offense getting set.
I thought you were starting the line. Yeah, now I thought you were the line side.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another two off that lead.
Took us so long.
Tell me about it. Because they put right in my area. What should be the next move out for the Chicago Bears? I was thinking 2 to 5. The DJ Moore side of it. Go ahead.
They're going down swinging. We see here, get ready for an onside kick.
We prefer to do this trade. DJ Moore graduate. You shed his $23 million.
And the Panthers secure their kick.
That's really big work.
And it was brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, they're going to have to. You're going to have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Thought he had a touchdown there, and now they face second down.
The only direction they're going to be better, I think, O-line. Yes. Ben Johnson has come in. He's an offensive
Now Milton to throw. He's looking deep once again. This is caught inside the 15. They're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. And for somebody who's been picked off,
What is his name, my boy?
I admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, there's risk.
Hey, bro, I'm finna ask you about tips on these damn 50-50 balls you catching. This been happen every game. Man, that shit, that was...
Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers keep running away with this.
Hey, man.
This one.
I've been playing shit a long time.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
I got a superstar quarterback.
Splits the uprights. And the Panthers grow
I got it. Oh no, damn! This the wrong league. Never mind. I'm thinking about my other league. They fucking simmed the draft on some goofy shit. Yeah, and I got a X Factor starter and a superstar backup.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. What happened? Bijan got hurt? I don't know where the fuck I was at with that. That nigga ain't been in. You ain't been putting him in the game. That nigga ain't. Is he tired or something? Yeah, that's probably what it was. Cause I was like, nigga, Bijan was killing me. And then you took him out. I'm like, well, why would he do that?
Getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, he was. He was going crazy. You gotta get that nigga. Hey, if that's the case, bro, if you gonna be heavy Bijan, you gotta get that nigga that fatigue shit, that stamina boost, and his abilities. Yeah, that way he won't. You know what I'm saying? Cause he ain't been in the game his whole fucking ass. I thought he was hurt. But get that nigga that stamina boost, bro.
1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Ah, that's what. Oh, you didn't catch it. I'm gonna tell you this too, man. Once you got them, when you line up in formations like that, like this formation, a nigga gonna automatically assume Pitts doing a motherfucking corner route. So switch that bitch up, get that nigga a post, get that nigga some drag. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging.
Man, I've been working on the D line since I got these niggas, bro.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. And they're not stopping the destruction partner.
Oh yeah, that nigga goated. That nigga goated, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got hit with my first pick.
One play after their defense makes a stand, Brock. This offense says thank you very much and hits the end zone for 6.
That's really what you like to see, Kate. Both sides of the ball capable of making big plays and stacking that
momentum
with each other. And you really like to see the offense.
He different. You can't. That nigga different, bro. I already knew. Like when I seen the speed and I seen the height, nigga, I ain't give a fuck what he was as far as a trait. Yeah, then I drafted the nigga and he was an X Factor. I said, oh yeah. I said, yeah, it's up.
Here's a return from the 7.
Yeah, he too much, bro. That's why I named the nigga Gronk Bowers. That nigga too much.
Atlanta about ready to go now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, ain't no, yeah, cause you kept him in. That nigga probably been through for the season. Nigga, my running back. Speaking of that, my fucking running back. That nigga threw for the season, twin. The nigga was out 25 weeks or some shit like that. Alright, bro. Hubbard.
Opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense.
Yeah, but man, I don't even know, bro. I don't even remember. This shit happened like week 3 or some shit. That's why I ain't been running that motherfucker.
He takes it down to the 33. And even 40 out of that.
You gotta get that nigga some abilities, bro. Yeah, if you like, he ain't shit without abilities.
New set of downs inside the 35.
But yeah, nigga, that why I ain't even been running that motherfucker. I don't run it anyway. But I do run it to keep balance. You know what I'm saying? Keep niggas on their toe. They want to just pass commit, yeah.
Now it's first and
But
At the 6-yard line.
working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he
it's
was
abilities, bro.
surprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
So I'm gonna show you something. So you got the coaching shit on, bro, too.
When you evaluate players, you know, once he
What you got on, like the accuracy, right?
It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Okay. But yeah, that's what I got on Middleton as I got the QB shit where he get +7s everywhere. Yeah, but I also got abilities too, bro. Yeah, see, he a superstar. But see what I did though, bro, without the abilities, I wasn't throwing that bitch down the field at all for real. Like it was all check downs. Dump off to my running back. Like you got Bijan. Man, dump that bitch off to Bijan. Bijan they had a death. And then like I know the number one, I know he fast as fuck with like 97 speed or some shit like that. Like as soon as niggas start coming down trying to check Bijan and you running that bitch with Bijan and shit like that, man, you throw that bitch over the top with butt ass. Hey, you gotta teach me that shit too, bro. I ain't lying. Man, hell yeah. Bro, what the fuck you doing?
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
Man, I'm like, at the first time I was like, it gotta be luck. Then he did that bitch again. I said, man, that nigga knows something. This nigga knows something.
They're gonna pass it here.
That I just about to tell you, it ain't even about the speed on that shit, bro. It's the play. If you in man coverage, because when he get the wheeling it up, you see the play right now? Once he get the wheeling it up, your dude will be still coming down to try to catch up with him from the motion. You see what I'm saying? So that's why if I just got a little block, that's why I block everybody. So if I just got a little time, eventually he gonna goddamn get past buddy because the angle gonna be bad as hell. If I was you, I put the play in the arsenal, man. That play there, that shit gonna win. Even when they in zone, if you throw that bitch quicker, you still gonna get 10, 12 yards. Like a nigga gonna have to manually check that shit in order to stop it. Man, I'm telling you, bro, all I do, when I create my playbook, that's why I like playing good niggas, man. I play these cheesy niggas, and they be doing cheesy ass plays like that. I be like, yeah, let me put that shit in the book. Let me put that shit in the book, run that shit a couple times, man, and see how to really work this shit. And then you do them on the D-line. Do you do the stunts? Man, listen. You got to go Texas 4-man and then shuffle them bitches to the left or right. They going to get back there. Now, the only thing about that is, if you got a mobile quarterback like me, you gonna give up that outside run. Yeah, because the edge rushers are coming inside. Yeah, so that's why, you know what I'm saying? So like we double teaming your guards and center and shit. So that's why you get a nigga free down there every time. I was gonna say, that nigga catch that bitch over 2 niggas. Man, every time I play your ass, I be like, bro, hey, these niggas came in a one-on-one situation. They catching them bitches, bro. I don't know what this nigga doing, but they catching them.
Third down, it's Penix.
Yeah, I know it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't have gave Drake, bro.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight.
I know, but listen to me. I get what you're saying, but that's why you go get you a speed nigga. Oh shit! I'm bullshitting. Go get you a speed nigga like me. Like niggas wasn't trading me no speed nigga like how you got that receiver nigga. Niggas won't trade me no shit like that. Or I mean, if they do, they want the bag. So yeah, I saw it. Yeah, you gave her the bag for sure. But see, what you do is like I went and got Turpin. Like nigga, that's it. That's my speed, nigga. Like anytime I see your ass pressing, I'm go route on Turpin. He 99 with the speed boost.
After one play, this drive might already be in trouble.
Yeah.
Pushing back for second down. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And I know we talked about this in meetings this week, Bronk, but I want to bring it to the air now, too. How much is a chance to play on this day, on Thanksgiving, and then to win this game viewed and valued by the guys out there?
Yeah, I think they will say, maybe at the podium afterwards, that it's just any other game, and every win's a win in the NFL, but you know, kind of like primetime games, when the whole country's watching, when your family, your friends, your peers, everybody gets to take this in and celebrate a holiday, yeah, it's very special.
So that'll do it for this one.
Yo, Gates.
I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers
I was looking at the video game last night.